Here we are in Thomas, America, folks.
Thomas, America, Eagle Nation, how we doing? Going for win number 2.
Yep. So our girls are warming up down here. The Lady Eagles are down here getting ready for a game against the Thomas Terriers. And Derek, you mentioned a minute ago, think the Thomas Terriers are pretty good this year.
Yeah, Steve, doing some research, talking to the coaches and talking to people, I believe they're ranked 13th in the state.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so this should be a matchup, a good early season test for us, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
We got off to a good start last week in Hinton, but I think this will be a much better, way more competitive game here tonight.
So one of the big stories, I don't know, it's not been in the Daily Oklahoman, but probably ought to be out of last week was Natalie Walker's injury to her ankle. She, during the game, came down on it a little bit wrong, and we didn't see her back on the court. I happened to personally see her in the parking lot, running across the parking lot today, and she looked like she was mobile.
Okay.
I saw her getting taped up down here before the game a little bit ago, and so I'm thinking we're going to maybe see her in action tonight.
All right, so we're at full power here.
I think so.
Well, good deal. And you're right, Steve, last week she came down kind of awkward off that three-pointer, just a kind of a fluke thing, so I'm glad she's back here because we're probably going to need her tonight, But again, our girls, Steve, I've been in the community talking about them, getting people, as fired up as we are, trying my best to get people as fired up as we are because I'm really excited about what's going to happen for these girls this season.
Oh, I am too. We've got a lot of firepower on this team, and we've got a lot of height. We've got a lot of agility and talent. We've got ball handlers on this team like you don't normally have. We're pretty deep in the ball handling, genre.
Right.
We're good. We're a great shooting team, and we've got Shelby Miller down there underneath is our height. So,
right.
Man, I'm excited about this team. I think we're looking good.
Yeah, I am too. I'm excited, Steve, and I'm looking at Thomas Terriers right now, and the eye test. I don't see any super tall young ladies out there for Thomas. So I always think of the inside game. So it looks like from the eye test it's evenly matched, and we'll just see if Coach Campos can come out tonight with that classic press she has and get them to turn the ball over.
Well, we're sure looking forward to it, folks. We've got about 4 minutes to game time. The girls are here warming up. We're going to take a little bit of a silence and let you just enjoy some of that. We'll cut over to the camera, and then we'll come back at you at about a minute out from tip-off.
All right, get your popcorn ready, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. TONGEagles.tv, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
like to welcome everyone to tonight's homecoming basketball game between the Watonga Eagles and the Thomas Lady Terriers. At this time, if you would please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
And now, introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Lady Eagles of Watonga. Number 5, Andrew Hussey. Number 10, Audrey Bridges. Number 11, Kathleen Walker. Number 12, Evelyn Carmona. Number 23, Asia Richards. And now, for all of the Custer, Lady Terriers. That singer number 10, Brianna Martin, the Big Cat Dobbins. Junior number 12, Morgan Lee, number 10, Wright. Number 14, Olivia Fernando. Senior number 20, Julie Roberts. And junior number 25, Sydney Hancock.
Well, Derek, we're about to get started here.
Here we go. Game number 2 this week for us, Steve. Glad to be back in another gym. It's real green around here right now.
Sure is.
Looking around the gym, and this is Thomas Terriers, our crosstown rivals. We played them this year in football. We'll get to see our ladies go after them here tonight in basketball.
So I just want to give a big shout out right there, folks. The young man doing the announcements tonight, his name's William. He comes over to Falls Creek on the same week, Thomas does, on the same week that FBC Watonga is there. He always comes to our cabin. He's just one of the sweetest people you'd ever want to meet.
Okay, good. I seen you smile when we looked at him.
Derek, I'm going to have to go over here and run camera for a minute because our camera operator is down there, I think, getting something to drink. So,
Eagle Nation, you got me here until Steve gets back, and so we're going to come at you right here. Thomas, the Eagles started off with the first possession, didn't make it, and there's a foul right there on number 10, Dobbins. We spoke earlier in the broadcast, the Thomas Terriers, the number 13 team in the state. always a tough matchup here between Watonga and Thomas, no matter what sport it is, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, it could be even golf. I mean, we're always competitive. These kids have grown up with each other, played each other in junior high, grade school, familiar with each other, know each other, and so this should be a nice competitive ball game right here. And right now it's 0-0. Dobbins steps in, and she's going to take one of two. Hussey will give it out to Bridges, our superstar point guard. And last week we saw Watonga Lady Eagles just move the ball around the perimeter very, very rapidly and very, very well. And we'll see more of that tonight, I'm assuming. Right now we look at Thomas in the 2-3 zone. The Eagles will work the ball around, try to find a good shot. Bridges right there in total control. She'll take her off the dribble. Richard, she hit that last week. Oh, and she starts it again with a three, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Eagles on the board, coming out quick. Three-pointer by number 23, Asia Richards. And rebound right there by Bridges. She's going to push. She's got numbers if she wants it. She's got the Richards right there. Can she do it again? Almost. Good hustle right there. Thomas gets it. They'll slow it up. Pass it around to Dobbins. And number 20, good rebound. Second rebound right there for Bridges right there. And Richards again, nice look right there for Kamona. Beautiful play right there. And an excellent fast break for your Watonga Lady Eagles. Hockey assist to Bridges. Give the assist to Asia Richards. Very nice. And Kamona, way to finish. Thomas breaking the... Oh, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. There's that famous Coach Campbell's press coming into effect already. 2 minutes into, not even 2 minutes into the ball game, Thomas is going to turn the ball over. Steve, welcome back.
Thank you, Derek. I'm back with us.
We're back with us, and Asia Richards here in the corner got to start it off with a nice three-point shot. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yep.
And, she's just been, like I said, she was impressive last week. She's been impressive again today. Again, Thomas, 2-3 zone. Nice look right there.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Right
Shelby Miller on the score.
And what a nice find right there by your point guard.
And she has an eye for the floor, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. She does. Thomas press. They break it. They get it over half court. They'll come in the middle. Nice ball movement right there by Thomas. She's going to throw it up. Nope, not going to get there. Another rebound. Thomas.
Offensive rebound there by Thomas.
Yep. They're driving. Nice look right there. And a nice high percentage side by number 20, who looks like she is their low post player tonight. And her and Miller and whoever we have coming off the bench will probably be a nice matchup here inside. Right now, the Terriers just look like they are giving us our outside shot here, Steve.
Yeah, well, we'll make them pay for that.
Yep, we will.
These young ladies can hit some shots.
Yeah, they can shoot them up. That's going to be a foul right there on Walker. And I'm watching her, Steve, seeing if she's limping. She doesn't seem to have any signs of that injury that happened earlier this week. So hats off to Coach Campos, the trainers who got her back. Some of those ankles, you never know. They could go either way. And so to see her come back and recover as quickly as possible, hats off to the training staff. Bridges to take it out. Mary Barton in her game. Good look right there. To number 5, Landry Hussey. She'll be fouled and she'll take a trip to the free throw line. Early on, Tongue up 7-3. Hussey with a great free throw shot. She'll come up a little bit short, but I love her release and her form.
Yeah, she has a nice high arc shot that's fun to watch there.
Yep. And you know, Steve, I'm looking across the gym here. Thomas has got a lot of fans here. They're packed. Watonga's traveled well.
There we go.
Friday night basketball.
So Hussey hitting one of her two.
Yep, she made 1 of 2, and Coach Campos will quickly call a timeout here.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. The Thomas side's pretty full, but I got to tell you, Watonga has traveled very well tonight.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Steve. We're not too shabby as well here on attendance with a short drive here to Thomas.
Yep.
So, and for those of you out there listening to us, thanks for tuning in and sit back and enjoy your Watonga Lady Eagles try to capture win number 2.
Derek, I'm going to bring up our replay system here.
All right.
So I'm going to be the one operating the computer and trying to talk tonight, so just bear with us here as we try to make this all go in one shot.
Terriers take it out. Press for full court press. Oh! And we got him to turn it over again, Steve, and that press again, just doing wonders. And right now, for 4.5 quarters, working like magic. Hussey, she'll take it out to Bridges. Bridges, center court. Nice pick right there. Out of timeout call. Bridges, dribble. She'll stop. Pop. She'll rim off. Good rebound right there for number 25 for Thomas. Oh, beautiful steal right there for Bridges. Got to finish that. And yes, she does. Great anticipation right there for Aubrey Bridges. Great steal, great finish. Your Watonga Lady Eagles up 10-3 early on here. Thomas not doing very well so far with the press.
Well, that press is hard to deal with.
It is hard to deal with. They got numbers here. Looked like she took too many steps to meet, but still, they didn't call it.
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
And another turnover. I tell you what, Steve, this press, first quarter. Good pass, good look, and we're getting a look.
Very nice.
And Aubrey Bridges so far. Going to be another timeout here for your Thomas Terriers. And their coach over on the sideline not too happy at all. And Coach Campos, I tell you what, 2 games in a row. Way to get your team ready to play in this ball game here.
So we got another look at this, folks, right here. Bridges driving down the center, finds Miller on the side there. Nice little layup.
And just a beautiful no-look pass right there. And in rhythm right there. You see stop, pop, there she goes. And the most important is that we finish, Steve.
Yep.
So early on, first quarter, looking very, very good for your Lady Eagles here. On the road, Thomas America, we're facing the number 13 team in the state. So far, Steve.
Doing good.
Yeah, we're handling the pressure and we're handling this team so far, and we'll just hope to continue that for 3 more quarters. And I'm sure the Thomas coaches in the timeout talking about this full court press that's going to be coming right at you here in a few seconds. And I'm looking at the formation he's putting out here so far, Steve. It's going to be a 1-4 presser break.
Well, he's got to do something, Derek.
Yep.
So he's going to have to try something. We all know the way you pass your way out of a press.
Right.
And the press is designed to cause just certain passes where they can be picked off. That's what everybody's looking to do.
A double dribble. Yep, another turnover right there, Steve. Great defense right now.
Great defense by these hustling Eagles. I'm getting behind on the score here. I got to go make some updates.
Don't worry, Steve. We got you. No hurry. Bridges taking her time up the court here. Looking over the zone defense. Like a little matchup. Hussey thinks about it. She'll dribble, drive. It'll rim off. Good rebound right there, but offense rebound by Miller right there. Hussey says, I'm going to take it this time. Takes it. And
beautiful high arc shot.
Shot Landry. Hussey. Eagles. Hot right now from 3-point range. And that's a nightmare if you're the Thomas Terriers. Thomas. Haven't had many field goals yet. She'll step up. Top of the key. She's going to be off. She'll get her own rebound. And that's going to be a foul on Aubrey. Let's see, a foul. Who'd they call on? Aubrey. Foul call on Aubrey Bridges. 14-3 first quarter. Eagles on fire from 3-point range so far. Awesome sight to see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, all teams, we've talked about this a lot, all teams have good nights and bad nights. The Eagles seem to have good nights when they have bad nights, but they have really good nights when they have
there you go, Steve. There you go. Really, really good nights.
Yeah, their bad nights are better than most teams can muster.
Exactly.
Can stand.
Exactly. Thomas trying to find an answer. Trying to get the ball in the hoop. She'll go up. Not there. Good offensive rebound. That's going to be a foul on Asia Richards right there.
That's a good foul.
Good foul, number 20, Roberts on your TV screen right there. She'll step to the line for 2. She's been one of the more active Lady Terriers here tonight on the boards. It'll be her second offensive rebound in this first quarter.
As long as you've got that foul to give, you want to give it every time because she might miss one of these. You never know. She might get them both, but she was probably for sure going to get both those points if she shot it from down low there.
I agree with you, Steve. I agree with you. So does the rest of Eagle Nation. Roberts, good on the first one.
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Mary Barton, good rebound. Way to come under control. Bridges up to Miller. Got Richards in the corner. She's been hot. She'll come off. Good save right there by Aubrey Bridges. Richards to Bridges. 3. Nope. But we're not afraid to shoot. We're getting offensive rebound.
Oh, we're getting offensive rebounds like crazy here.
We're keeping the possession right there. It's looking active. Your Lady Eagles just look a little bit more, or not a little, a lot more live on offense on their side of the court than the Thomas Terriers.
Indeed.
Yep, and that's going to be off the Terriers. Sure is. It went off number 20, Roberts.
Watonga basketball.
Another turnover for your Thomas Terriers. Mary Barton. She'll take it out. She hasn't gotten a score column yet. Anticipating her. She looked good last game. Richards. Bridges. Walker. There's Barton. Richards again. Corner. 3. Yes!
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, she is on fire right now in the first quarter. Leading this team right now and popping them, Steve, from three-point range.
Yep.
Thomas breaks the press this time. They'll move it around. Looking a little lost out here. Press giving them fits. Lady Eagles just all over them. Thomas doing their best to pass the ball, look for a good shot. They're going to have to force one here in a minute. Shares a shot. High arcing shot. It's going to rim off. Richards with the good rebound and save. Eagles on the run. Walker. She's got numbers. Back to Richards. Wide open. Bridges. Wide open. It'll rim off. Nice try in there by Brown.
Oh, nice save.
Yep.
Oh, not quite a save,
Good
but very nice
right
try. Good hustle, yeah. Natalie Walker.
I tell you what, if I'm Coach Campos, I'm telling A's Richards, just keep shooting if they're going to leave you open like that.
Right.
She's made, I'm correct my math, I think it's 3 3-pointers this first quarter, maybe 2.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's at least 2, and it might be 3.
Might be 3.
But you're right. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting.
Carmona checks in the game. Again, Thomas breaking the press.
There's your trap.
Nope.
That's the pass Mary's looking for.
That's what it is. And that's what that's what the full court pressure is designed to do.
Yep.
And we almost had a steal right there. Carmona will take it out. She'll give it to Bridges. Crowd still filling in here, Steve. Some Watonga faithful. Barton wide open.
We're going to have our side of the stands full here pretty soon, it looks like.
Walker in the deep corner. It'll rim off. But again, that shot's there.
Nice save by Aubrey Bridges there.
Exactly. Brown, great hustle right there. Bridges. She's got Barton. Walker. She'll dribble, drive, stop, block.
Money.
Walker gets in the score column. Love to see that. Your Eagles up big first quarter. Again, 2 games in a row. Holding their opponents under 10 points. That's going to be another
Eagle basketball.
Another turnover.
Wow, Derek.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
These Eagles just too much for the Terriers tonight.
Yeah, right now, Steve, right now we come out with the knockout punch, the first round knockout punch, and it's working right now, and we just need to continue this.
So Coach Campo this season has a very aggressive policy for starting games.
Bridges, deep 3, coming off, and that's going to be, did she step out of bounds? I didn't see it.
I think he said she drug her pivot foot a little bit, but I didn't see him rotate his arms. Maybe she did step out of bounds.
I didn't. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Thomas is going to have to hurry. They're not going to get a shot.
I'm not sure they're even going to. Oh, we block it, get a steal. And that's not going to count.
That's
it came before the.
But what a quarter. Great quarter for your Watonga Eagles.
Indeed.
Watonga Lady Eagles. Beautiful quarter right there. 19-4. Asia Richards bombing them from 3. The full court press working fabulous right now, my man.
Oh, yeah. Just hitting from all areas of the three-point arc and dribbling the ball inside. Seeing Natalie Walker right down here on the near side into the basket a little bit ago. That's Watonga basketball right there.
Steve, exactly.
Hit them from the outside, and then when they come out to cover you, dribble in behind them and shoot an easy little 15 or 10-footer.
Exactly, Steve. So impressive first quarter. Look for more of that in the second quarter. Again, hats off Coach Campos. He's got 2 games in a row, Steve. They look very, very impressive in the first quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a special guest going to be joining us right now. And Eagle Nation, Eagle TV, I want to introduce our new superintendent, Mr. Kyle, and he's doing a great job for us already, ladies and gentlemen. He's excited. He comes from Clinton. Go ahead and tell Eagle Nation a little bit about yourself and the plans we got going on and everything that's going on with us right now, Kyle.
Well, thank you for having me tonight, and we started off pretty good here so far.
We are.
They're getting after it.
We are.
No, I'm originally from Weatherford, Oklahoma. Went to all my school there and graduated Southwestern Oklahoma State University and taught and coached a little bit down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Went to Eden High School and was a head basketball coach there, and been the middle school principal for the last 4 years at Clinton, and now I'm back to being an Eagle, back to wearing the right colors.
There you go. Weatherford Eagles and Watonga Eagles. So yeah, we're happy to have you. And anyone that comes into the community that's new, I always check in with them and make sure that our faithful here in the Watonga community, are we treating you okay so far and making you feel at home? I understand you purchased the home, and this is not just something that we're going to roll right through town and leave. We're staying here. Huh?
Yeah, that's right. No, I'm committed. We got a house. My wife teaches up at the high school, and we're committed. Kids go to school here, and good pass.
Good pass right there, Carmona. Got to finish that.
No, but yeah, we're committed. We're committed to the whole process here. We want to make Watonga Public Schools as the best school in the state, and we want to make sure that our town also improves also. So.
Right. I understand that. And we've been meeting here for the last couple of weeks, Mr. Superintendent, and if you want to, you can maybe share a little bit of some of the upcoming potential ideas we have going on.
Absolutely. One of the things that the school board said that they were interested in when they hired me was innovation of technology, someone to get out in the community and maybe if we need to do a school improvement bond for our community. And one of the needs that we've seen is the need for a new basketball gym. We have no air conditioning, no showers and facilities in the current gym, and and so we're looking at the possibility of getting running a bond for a new gym, elementary cafeteria, because we want to put a STEM lab in the old cafeteria where it's at, and possibly a STEM lab in the current middle school. So
awesome, and that's going to win you over coming in your first year doing things like that, Mr. Superintendent. So we appreciate you. We're glad you're here. And I did have one question in the community. Now there's some talk about esports. Can you tell? Are you familiar with esports?
Yes.
How they teach it? Like it was some of the younger people in the community who wanted to know about it, and I didn't have the answer. So here's your opportunity right now to kind of let us all know about esports.
Now, esports is a new up-and-coming thing for OSSAA and in colleges. Southwestern has a state-of-the-art one. They spent over $1 million at their facility and their wellness center on the second floor up there. If you ever get a chance to go check it out. But they do gaming such as Madden, Halo, and other different games that they have that they compete against other schools. And part of those STEM labs at our schools is hopefully we can get a multimedia room where we can show some of the talents of some of our kids, because what we really want is we want to provide an education that helps all students, not just some of them.
Right.
Whether it's cheerleading, basketball, baseball, softball, whatever that is, we want to give our kids the same opportunities as everybody else. So esports is a new thing that's part of that, and we want to make sure we have the facilities to do that and the technology to be able to help our kids.
That is amazing. And so basically what I'm getting, we're just going to do our best to keep up with what's going on in the world, in the country. Everybody else is doing it. We're a little bit behind, but we need the facilities, so this bond is where that's coming in.
Absolutely, and it's something, if we can pass the bond and we can build new facilities, we can create new business, and and we can improve our town, and that's what we want. All the other schools around us are passing bonds and building new facilities, and that's something that we need to do. It's not just it's for our kids.
Right.
It's for our kids. It's to recruit and retain high quality teachers.
Exactly.
And just to make sure that we're doing our part.
Right.
And like I said, you said I bought a house and I'm invested too, and I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
And we're happy you're here. Mr. Hildebrand, we are very happy you're here. We're glad you're here. And like I said, and with you being a coach, you understand, you can see some talent out here in these girls, am I right?
Oh my goodness. I'm just amazed at some of the length of some of our girls that we play with, and and it seems like Coach Campo is just rolling them in and out of there.
Yes.
We have a lot of depth this year, and I'm very impressed with the way they played the other night. And it looks like we're off to a great start tonight.
Oh, we are, no doubt about that. And Coach Campos, hats off to her. I mean, she's just really come in and put her imprint on this program and use the talent. Like you said, I love her rotations right now and getting everybody involved. And it's going to be a long season for these young ladies, and we're just glad that we're going to be up here and supporting them, and glad that you're going to be here and bringing that energy. And the energy was here in football, it's here in basketball, and I think a lot to do with that, with the man on, at top, which is you. So we appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate that. And what it's really about is about our teachers at our school and our principals.
Right.
They've just decided that they want to be great, and they want to make good things happen to help our kids learn and help our community. So all hats off to the new principals and the new teachers for buying in to the new way of thinking, and we're real excited, and I can't wait to see what happens in the future.
Yeah, we can't either. And Eagle Nation, like we said,
another rebound,
and we're just everywhere right now, just giving Thomas Terrier fits.
Bridges
should go in.
Oh, looks like she might have got hit right there.
Yeah, it looked like she might have got hit a little bit. She had a thought while she was in the air.
Yeah, on the offensive end, you just see them. I thought we were really moving the ball well in that first quarter, passing the ball around. So again, hats off to the coaches and all the young coaches that probably coached them when they were younger. So
right, exactly. I'm with you.
Here we go.
Bridges. She's just gonna dribble up. Top of the key. Miller. Richards. She's been hot all day. Not today.
Good steal.
Nice steal right there by Brown.
Boy.
And that's one for the replays. Steve.
We are hustling and going for balls. Really impressed with the hustle and hard work, and that's what you want to see out there.
Exactly. And it's just like they don't, like she's keeping these girls fresh, and they're you can just tell they're all in, and that's what I like as a former coach. I like to see is players being all in with what Coach Campos is doing, and she's just doing a tremendous job, and it's just going to be fun to watch these young ladies all year long.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you for bringing me on. I'd like to come back if you don't mind. We'll come back another time
come back anytime, my man. Come back anytime. Steve and I are happy to have you. Any new things coming up, let us know. You're welcome to come on and tell Eagle Nation what's going on.
Absolutely, and we'll be pushing some more of that information out as we come in second semester. And I think hopefully if the board decides to make a resolution to run the bond, they'll be doing that in the near future. So looking forward to that.
Good. Continue the great work.
All right, thanks, Derek. Appreciate you, man.
No problem. Kyle Hildebrand, our new superintendent, ladies and gentlemen. He's come in and lit a fire and doing some amazing things in the community for the schools already right now. Back to the ball game. Bridges, Tonga Eagles 26-22. Thomas 7. Ball movement, great. Bridges, she's going to take it up. She'll be fouled right there by number 14. Thomas is in the bonus right now. Lady Eagles are not, so that foul will be out of bounds. Bridges, Miller wide open. Stop, pop, she's gonna drop it. Beautiful out of bounds call right there by Coach Campos. Miller finishes very well with a nice pass from Bridges.
Well, a good interview there with Mr. Hildebrand.
Yeah, it was, and like I said, it was just nice, hearing from him. We've been meeting a couple times over these last couple of weeks, just hearing about the new bond issue and things like that, Steve. And so, like I told him, anytime you come in talking about upgrading, you're going to be testing.
We're not hearing you too good there, Derek.
Testing.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
These microphones get fickle sometimes, don't they?
They do. But yeah, it was a great interview, great talking to him. Just a true Oklahoman. He's worked this part of the Northwest Oklahoma for a long time. Just like us, Steve, and you can just tell the passion and energy that he has for this area.
Yep, he's a big small town Oklahoma advocate. I've heard that, and I believe it.
Yep. So we're happy to have him, and hats off, Steve, the entire faculty out there.
Oh yeah.
And the job that they do with these young men and women on a daily basis, from grade school all the way up to middle through high school. You teachers, hats off. I tell people all the time, it takes a special person to be a teacher.
Oh yes, it does.
And so when we get a chance to give a shout out to you teachers, just understand that we appreciate you.
We sure do. These kids, we know they can be frustrating, but they can also be wonderful at the same time, in the same day.
Gotta love them, huh, Steve?
You bet.
Gotta love them. Thomas, second quarter, still with 7 points. Having trouble. Good rebound right there by Miller. She's been a presence inside already. Her and Carmona dominating. Beautiful layup right there by Carmona. Just nice execution, great pass, and a great finish. Your Lady Eagles, 19 points. They're up. Barton almost with a steal. Bridges will come back in. She'll take out Miller. Coach Campos doing an excellent job rotating these ladies in, keeping them fresh. We saw that last game. She's repeating it again this game. Very nice.
Proud of her girls over there.
Yeah, she is. And it always is nice when they come out and do exactly what you practice.
That's the coach's dream, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The plays you practiced in practice get executed on the court on game night.
No doubt, Steve-O. No doubt. So, 2 games in a row. I mean, it's just been like this at halftime, Steve. And with Thomas being, one of the top 20 teams in the state of Oklahoma in Class A, we're not having too much of a problem with the, with the ranked team.
Right,
so.
right. We're handling them pretty easily, and I love to see that. That means these Watonga Eagles are real deal. These Lady Eagles are the real deal.
Exactly.
So we were talking about execution, going from practice to the game, and I can't remember, Derek, was it Coach Watson from this year or was it Coach Major from last year that said, told the football team, if you would execute the plays like I designed them, every one would be a touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. I know who was that.
I don't remember which one it was.
I can't remember either, Steve.
I thought that was pretty,
yeah, that's great.
Pretty appropriate and telling. We all make mistakes in everything we do, and in any team sport, it just gets magnified.
Right.
Because you've got teammates that are dependent on you.
Exactly.
And if you even if you just make a small mistake, sometimes it can have a big consequence. So
Real talk, Steve.
It's special when a team can go out there and execute all the little things right and do what the Lady Eagles are doing here on the court.
No doubt, Steve, no doubt. And that's a great point. Just, Steve, their overall focus right now. Look at that. They're just ready. Got ahead. Finish that, Hussey.
A little too strong.
But there's Carmona with the offensive rebound. Bridges, a little bit too strong right there for Carmona. But just the overall hustle of these Lady Eagles right now in this first half.
There's Barton down there with a near steal.
And they're just getting back on defense. There's a foul right there on Carmona. But no easy ones here today.
No easy ones. And, part of that getting back on defense, Coach Campo has let them out of the press for a little bit, give them a little bit of a breather here.
Yep.
And that makes it just all the more enticing to just run on back there and get on defense. That's what they're doing.
It does. I mean, they're conserving energy. They come out. But I like that. I like the strategy. Let's come out hard.
Yeah, I do too.
Press them, hit them hard first, and see where they're at. See how their ball handling are. Can they handle the ball? And so we've been able to do that. And now drop back from the press and just play basketball. Barton. 1:50 to go. Richards, she's had a hot first half from 3-point range. Great screen right there by Richards. Hussey, dribble, drive. Bridges, great ball movement right now by your Lady Eagles. Good pass right there. Good idea. Good defense right there by Thomas Terriers. And another turnover almost by Mary Barton. 1 minute, 22 seconds left. First half. Eagles, domination. All half. Nothing else we can say.
No, 26-8. There's no other word for it, Derek.
Nope. Just Aroma. Look at their hands. Look at their feet. It's in great position.
Yeah. Great footwork by the Eagles.
Yep, and that's going to be a foul.
And look at Bridges. She knows she was out of position, and that's the reason she got that foul. We were just talking about, how they've been in great position. She knows she was out of position right there, and that's why she got the foul. Love to see that recognition on her part.
Yep.
That means she's a growing, maturing player. We're watching that right in front of us.
Right.
Kind of the last thing you ever want to see is, players arguing calls and stuff like that. And one of the things that you don't see out of these Lady Eagles is that kind of stuff. You see recognition when they have, made a mistake.
Right. Eagles winding down the first half here, ladies and gentlemen. Very impressive. Your Lady Eagles, 2 games in a row. This is 6 quarters of tremendously high-level basketball for these Eagles. We told you last game. They went deep into the playoffs last year. Could have easily moved on to the state tournament. Most starters are back. We lost a couple of seniors, but most starters are back. And we're starting the season off on a very, very high note, playing at a very, very high level. And as you can see on your TV screen, Thomas Terriers, they will bring everybody off for the free throw and bring everybody back. Kind of new looking at. You normally kind of do that at
right at the end of the game
or something like that, but to be able to do that now is kind of.
Well, and I've seen that look 2 or 3 times now. I'm not sure what their thought process is.
Exactly. I'd love to know. But hey, that's why we're up here and they're down there.
That's right.
Natalie Walker, free throw line. 37 seconds left to go. Eagles up big. Walker looking to extend it even more right before the half. 1-on-1. She drops the first one.
Walker usually quite solid from the free throw line.
We don't really have any bad free throw shooters, do we?
No.
And as I say that, I jinx it.
I shouldn't have said anything. It's all my fault, folks.
The broadcast jinx
sorry.
is real. It is real. Good luck. Oh, the nice recovery right there by Richards. They're going to get her for a foul.
They are. That's the second good foul down low there that I've seen tonight. That's what we're looking for. That's what you want.
Yeah, you said it, Steve. Great, good foul. That's a good foul.
She set herself up for being able to get a good, clean block. Her momentum just carried her body into the other girl's body, and that's what they called.
Exactly. But great effort right there, Miss Richards. You had a tremendously great half. She'll come out. Bridges will.
So they're showing 3 on the scoreboard for her foul count for
Asia. I know
Asia's,
for 2 and 3. I'm not. I didn't see a third one, but Thomas gets the offensive rebound. Looking around, and there's Bridges with the steal all by herself. Can she finish? No. But there is Hussey.
Bring it home.
Finish it with 10 seconds left to go. Eagles 29. We're up 20.
The question is, will the Terriers break double digits by halftime?
And here's a shot to see if they will,
I
Steve.
think the
And I
answer's
just
no.
don't think they will. And Steve, two games in a row.
2 games in a row.
And under double digits at halftime. This is going to be a great season. This one's going to be nice right here. So your Lady Eagles at the half now, 29-9 over 13th ranked Thomas Terriers.
We've got a special guest here, Derek. I'm going to introduce Coach Gallagher, Coach Brandon Gallagher. I'm going to flip the camera around here where you guys can see.
Coach Gallagher, finally nice to meet you.
You too, sir.
Yeah, I was there at Hinton the other night and saw your debut.
Yes.
And we're just happy to have you here. We'll be tagging along here most of the season. Hope you get used to us. But for Eagle Nation, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know who you are, where you come from, and how we're looking this year.
Right. Well, obviously the other night we didn't look very good, I didn't think, but we were in the game for a lot of it.
Right.
I have been the last 6 years, I've been the head coach at Cordell.
Okay.
So we've played Watonga a few times over the years.
Okay.
And then I was at Pioneer up by Enid for 17 years before that.
Gotcha. 17 years.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
And I hear a couple state tournaments.
Yeah, we went 4 or 5 times, 4 times I think.
Four times.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right there.
So.
That's awesome. Well, good. We're glad to have you. So, what can we look for tonight for tonight's Eagles?
Well, I think and I've done this long enough. I haven't really switched jobs very much, but all 3 times that I have. It seemed like that very first game was always kind of what it was.
Right.
And, plus Hinton was really good. I ranked them in the top 6 or 7.
Okay, right.
I don't know if people realize how good they are.
Right.
And so I think we'll be a little bit more calmer on offense. I thought we rushed some shots the other night.
Okay.
I want to play fast, but I thought we took a lot of bad shots too.
Makes
and
sense.
then I think getting DeAndre back should help a little bit too.
Which is, I was leading into my next question. We will have our guy back tonight.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Senior DeAndre Dunn. We're anticipating seeing him last week, but we'll get a chance to see his debut tonight, Eagle Nation. And like I said, so we're going for our first victory tonight. Talk to us about Thomas. Have you scouted him? You seen him?
Yes, and we used to play him when I was at Cordell. We were in a tournament with him, so I've seen him. So they lost some kids that they had last year, but they still got the big kid inside.
Okay.
I mean, he's a load.
He's a load?
Yes,
Okay.
he's a load.
All right.
I think he scored 20 the other night against Sealing, and they had like 40 points. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's the one to watch.
Right, but I think their guards shoot. They were probably in the same boat we were a little bit. Sometimes when you get put in those new roles, and you maybe, we started 3 guys the other night that really never played in a varsity game.
Wow, we noticed that. Yeah, we did. We noticed that.
And so I think, sometimes when you get put in that, and then even Devin and Austin were put in roles that they haven't been in before.
Right.
And so I think we'll be a little bit more comfortable, and I think they probably will be too. Their game looked a lot like ours the other night.
Did it
was
really?
ugly. Yeah.
Well, good. I mean, I mean good in a great way, in the best sense possible. But yeah, we're just excited, and as far as people that don't know, tournaments coming up that some of the Eagle Nations can attend. We have a lot of alumni outside of Watonga who like to kind of catch games around.
Right.
Our first tournament's going to be when?
Okay, it's next week.
Okay.
And it's we play at 11 o'clock. Or our girls play at 11. We play at 12:20 at Minko.
12:20 at Minko.
Yes.
It's the Minko tournament.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's always a tough one. We were in that when I was at Cordell for a lot of it. So it's a really good, solid, tough tournament. So.
Okay. And then we just had Mr. Superintendent on earlier.
Oh, I'd hate to follow him. That dude can sell. He should be a car salesman or something.
I was just almost about to give him the mic.
He would take that. But no, he's awesome. That's a big reason why we're here.
Okay.
I actually coached him when he was in high school. So
Okay, that's what's up.
So we've been very familiar with each other, and that was a big reason why we came to Watonga.
Good.
So.
And just as I asked him, I'll ask you, how's our community treating you?
Oh, it's been great, and we went and met with the Lions Club, and I mean everybody's just been super, super nice, and so I think it's a great community. We bought a house in town.
Okay,
so,
you did buy a house. Okay,
so,
all right.
So hopefully we get it going a little bit. So
Coach, around here, that's music to people's ears. You
know
what I mean? It's very important.
Yes, and I think it is, and I think it's important to be part of the community and go to the cheese festival and be part of stuff, and so we really like that, and we like that. My daughter, she's been even doing some work for the newspaper now. So,
okay, good
so
deal.
Yeah, so so it's been really, really good.
All right, well, awesome, my man. Well, I'll let you go get ready for tonight's ball game. Good luck. Hey, come back and see Steve and I anytime.
Yeah, anytime you guys need me.
We'll be bugging you all year.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I like to talk almost as much as Mr. Hilton is, so I'll be good at that too. So
nice deal.
Especially if we start rolling, then I'll be probably in a little better mood.
Exactly. And you know what? We haven't really had a deep run in the playoffs in men's basketball in a long time. So no pressure.
Yes, I hear you. I know.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, my man.
All right, well, thank you,
Go
sir.
get him tonight, okay?
All right, you betcha.
Thanks, sir. You betcha. That's your head coach right there of your men's Eagles. Coming up next, Steve.
Well, good words.
Yeah, good words, and we'll see them try to come back and rebound from,
Indeed. Yep.
from a tough loss to, like you said, a good hitting team that was
right.
That we didn't really see coming. And
all those athletes, they've got bled over from football. We saw their talent on the football field. They were big and tough and physical and good, and that just transitioned right into basketball.
It sure did, and we had a tough time. So it's good. I'm glad the Eagle Nation got a chance to meet our new superintendent, meet our new boys basketball coach, and like I was telling him, Steve and I will be here all year, following our boys and girls, rooting them on. So we want you guys to stay tuned. And as we speak, here comes your Lady Eagles again, Steve. And
folks, we're going to go take a little nature break here in a minute. I did want to mention real quick, Derek, I'd like for us to start a little early next week on Tuesday.
Okay.
That's our first home game. That's our home opener.
Okay.
Thought is that maybe we'll get all three. We'll get some admin. We'll get both boys and girls coaches. And we'll just have a little bit more of this basketball talk that we've been doing here tonight.
I like it, Steve. I like it. Love it.
Yep.
So we'll make sure we'll do that.
So join us a little bit early on Tuesday night, folks. Maybe about 20-25 minutes before game time we'll get started. So.
Tip off at 6:30, Steve?
Yeah, I believe it is.
6:30. Yeah, so tune in a little bit earlier. Steve and I will come on probably, 15-20 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah.
About 20 minutes early about that, and we'll start bringing you some of the content.
Well, good deal.
Let's go take our nature break, and we'll come back at you in just a few minutes, folks. WatongaEagles.tv.
Oh, yeah, baby. Are they selling cheeseburgers down there?
All right, folks, we're about to get started here. That was a short little break for me and Derek, and we're going to bring you the action. So Thomas is going to have the ball to start with for the second half. He inbounds it. The Eagles pick him up. The Eagles prone to trap here tonight. Really good defense. Thomas missing on that one. Richards coming up with the, Bridges coming up with the rebound. Hussey, Walker. Hussey in the corner. Now Bridges dribbling. And she was pushed out of bounds. There's going to be a foul call. And it'll be Eagle basketball. Find you a cheeseburger, Derek?
All
right.
Coming up here. How's my sound, Steve? Can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's go. Second half.
Look, get it a little closer there, Derek. When you see these lights, that means we can hear you.
Okay. Testing, testing, testing.
A little more.
Testing, testing, testing.
There we go.
There we go.
You.
There we go, Eagle Nation. I'm back. Full court press to start the second half, huh, Steve?
Yeah.
What a surprise. That's going to be... I didn't see the call there.
I didn't either. So the Eagles down here, that must have been a timeout.
Yep.
The Eagles, their first defensive set down here just put on a clinic for trapping. Every time a Terrier touched the ball, she had two Eagles in her face trapping her, either in the corner or out on the wing.
Really? Okay.
It was special. Love to see defense like that.
Me too. Love to see defense. Love to see the full court press continuing to work here in the second half. Thomas still hasn't reached double digits. Testament to your Lady Eagles. Coming out on fire, hitting three-pointers, getting steals, and making a lot of turnovers. Hussey out front, 1-3-1 defense looks like. 1-3-1 matchup. Thomas looking it over. Lady Terriers need to get something going, or this one can go south really, really fast. Good ball movement there. Open shot. The rim off. Good rebound right there by Hussey. Richards to Carmona. And that'll be a foul. Richards. Walker. Looking it over. Bridges. Hussey. Eagles, no hurry. Big lead. Dribble, drive for Hussey. Bridges, deep three. It'll rim off. Oh, that was close to a travel right there. A little home cooking. It's number 25. Deep three. Rim off. Thomas just can't find it tonight.
No, they're having an awful hard time hitting the shots that they're getting. So.
Yep. Hussey, dribble drive, Walker, nice. Wide open. Boom. Oh, in and out. She gets her own rebound. Stephen almost finished. What a sequence right there by Natalie Walker. In and out, gets her own rebound. And able to finish. But great hustle.
Yep, I'd love to see kids follow a rebound or follow their own shot and get a rebound like that. That's really good basketball.
Yes, yes it is.
I was coaching Cy a little bit, my son, on that yesterday, and that following the rebound, following your shot is more often than not where a lot of the offensive rebounds seem to get generated from. So it's a good practice.
Sure does.
Barton and Bridges out here on top,
yep.
Putting up the defensive front.
Just suffocating defense, Steve.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 3 seconds right there.
Good job, Eagles.
Yep, good defense. Thomas still not to double digits. Lady Eagles defense everywhere tonight.
We got 4:39 left here in the third quarter, folks.
Yep. Bridges, deep three. It'll rim off.
Barton with the rebound.
Yep, great hustle. Walker, Richards, she's not afraid.
Trying to get that inside to Miller.
Yep.
Miller didn't quite have position and couldn't get to that one.
Yep, she wasn't set quite yet.
Yep.
Four minutes, 14 seconds left. Third quarter. Lady Eagles looking to go 2-0 to start the season early. Again, facing the Thomas team. Came in with a lot of potential statewide. We've had no problems with them tonight. So far. Let's see what they call out of the bounds play. Thomas moving it around, trying to find a shot. It's a good pass right there. Back out, three-point shot for the Terriers. That's going to be over and back on the Terriers. Good rebound right there by Aubrey Bridges. 4-point guard. She rebounds pretty well, Steve.
Yeah, she does. She does.
4-point guard.
I was just reminding myself on the schedule here, Derek, of the importance of this game. This is our first conference game. This is a conference opener for the Eagles.
Yeah. So, and you know what? And we're just we're doing very well in our first conference game,
yes.
Steve. And that's a good sign. Walker looked like she got fouled right there. There's gonna be a jump ball. And that'll be 3 seconds or jump ball. Let's see here. They're going to call a foul. That'll be a foul. Looks like it was a foul on Miller. I didn't see a foul. I just thought it was back and forth. Watonga still in the press. Been working like a charm all game long. Thomas can turn it over again. Give it back to your Lady Eagles. 3 minutes, 16 seconds left to go. 31-9. Your Watonga Lady Eagles, Eagle Nation. Having no problem with our cross-town rivals, the Thomas Terriers, here tonight. So far, Bridges wide open. Walker, deep three. It'll go. Three-pointer. Nice. They're falling tonight. That'll increase the lead. Thomas does a pretty good job right there, but beautiful athletic play by Mary Barton getting back there. I'll tell you what, she's good to have on the back end right there, Steve.
She sure is. She's a hustler.
Yep. Yeah, great anticipation too as well. Richards, deep three again, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Woo! Somebody is hot tonight. Nice job, Miss Richards. Thomas, open three. Can they answer? No, way off.
Richards with the rebound there. Bringing the ball up.
Yep, very hard. She's got somebody. Bridges, way wide open. Three-pointer. It'll rim off. The shots are there, though, Steve.
Yeah, she's a little frustrated with not getting it to fall, and encouragement to her is just shoot, shoot, shoot.
Yep.
When you get the ball and you're open, you shoot it.
Yeah, in a situation like this with the game that it is and the score what it is, Steve, I mean, there's no pressure. Just go ahead and knock it down.
Well, and we know that she's a great shooter.
Right.
She's just not having a great 2 games here with her three-point game, and it'll come.
It'll come.
We don't want to see her get frustrated. We don't want to see her to get timid from that three-point arc. We want to see her keep launching those shots when she's open.
No doubt, Steve. Don't get shy on this. Just continue putting them up there. They'll drop eventually.
They will drop eventually.
Terriers. The rims are tough on them tonight.
Yeah.
Still can't get one in. Still stuck at 9. 1 minute, 52 seconds. Eagles defense. Tough tonight. Be a timeout here. Be a full timeout. And 59. No. Winding down here in the third quarter, heading to the fourth quarter. Kind of looks a lot like last game, doesn't it, Steve?
Yeah, it does, Derek. This is a tough night for the Terriers, just like it was a tough night for Canton.
Yep.
Or pardon me.
Hinton. We know he's
Hinton.
Canton, Hinton. It don't matter with these girls.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter with these young ladies. They're going to make it tough on everybody this year.
So it's Canton coming up, and I had the 2 mixed up there. That's who we're playing Tuesday night at our home opener. So.
And it's just fun to be watching here these first 2 games. Coach Campos got to be very nice high right now with her team. These first 7 quarters, very impressive. Eagles will come out with Richards, Brown, Barton, Walker. Lady Terriers at the free throw line. Trying to get as close as they can. There it is, Steve.
Yep. They finally got their double digits.
Yep. Minute 52 in the third. Eagles ball movement. Very well. Bridges. Walker. Scott Bridges. Dribble. Drive. Stop. Pop.
Very
drive.
nice.
Beautiful. And Steve, I think she could just pretty much do that all night.
I think she could too. It's going to depend on the team. She could do it all night tonight for sure.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Uh-oh. That'll be Richards.
So that, I think, is going to end up being 4 on her.
if those 3 were right the last time, yep, that'll be 4.
Yeah,
She'll come out of the game.
Yeah, I think Coach Campo will probably pull her here in a minute.
And our hottest shooter jumped into foul trouble here.
Comes Landry Hussey in for her.
Yep, Hussey will come in.
So
Take Bridges out, you put Hussey in. That's
Yep. Well, I mean,
those are some weapons right there.
Yeah, buddy. The Eagles are deep this year. Lady Eagles are very deep.
They're very deep. Thomas Terriers.
Unable to connect there.
Still not able to connect. Bridges, great rhythm right now this game. Barton, she'll turn it over. Eagles not giving up, no quit, just everywhere, hands up, playing defense, moving their feet, pushing the basketball. Everything Coach Campbell, I assure you, have went over this week. Hussey, free throw line jumper is good. Landry Hussey.
Was that a 5-second call, or was it?
Be a 5-second call?
I thought for sure they'd call timeout before it got there.
Yep. Nope. And that'll be another turnover for Thomas. 28 seconds left. Eagles can look for the last shot if they want it, or take it in. Doesn't matter. Mary Barton wants to get her name in the score column tonight.
Well, that's good, but I think she'd get plenty of minutes on the court if all she ever did was play defense, because her defense is
real tough,
tough.
Steve. Real tough. I mean, like I told you earlier, I see her on the back end of the defense right there. I mean, and that's what you want, because she's so athletic.
Yep.
And her agility is, just perfect for being back there on that press,
The fun part is when she gets determined to get some points on the board and she starts dribbling down there low and getting those little shots underneath. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, it is. It is. She's been fun to watch the first couple of years of her career.
Bridges with a good rebound right there.
That's probably 4 offensive rebounds for
Yeah,
her tonight. She's been at. Whoa, what a move! We would have had to put that one on replay, Steve.
Right.
That would have dropped. Little 360 action, Miss Aubrey Bridges. Eagles playing great D. They get it off. Not going to go.
Did not fall.
Through 3 quarters, your Watonga Lady Eagles. Very, very on their game tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Eagle Nation.
Extremely active team, very aggressive when they're playing defense. They're well coached. They're not over aggressive. They're just somehow they find that they thread that needle just right.
They do. They push the envelope just as far as they can, as far as they need to, Steve. And I'll go back to what I said earlier. Just their overall team focus. They're talking. They're communicating well on defense, and it's really nice to see a young team like this. To be so. And we forget how young most of these young ladies are.
Sure
we forget how young they are. Most of them sophomores, juniors. And just very impressive come out of the first 2 games.
Well, there's going to be a lot of good basketball played this year. I can see it already.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's in the air. State tournament's in the air. I'm calling it out. Law of attraction it right now, Steve. Me and you going to be at state tournament this year, baby.
I sure hope so. I never got to go to one when I played. I'd love to go to one on this side.
I'm with you too, Steve. I never made it to one either. I think the furthest we made it was area. And we had a guy that beat us from Fairview. He hit 54 points one night and put us out of there. Yeah. Wade Weinstrom. No, you're not listening, but if you are, still think about it. That was an amazing game.
Yeah, it's always amazing in the high school, game. When you get deep into regionals and especially into area, you start seeing some of the real, Division I college players that you're going to see in the next couple of years come out of the woodwork.
Yep, people are going to do it, on the next level. So we'll start the 4th quarter. Bridges, Landry Hussey, Nellie Walker, Brown, Mary Barton. And I didn't see that. That's going to go the other way.
What was the call? All I heard was the whistle, and then
And we turned it over for some reason, but I'm with you, Steve. I didn't really see what anyone did.
He didn't call a foul on anybody for a bad screen or anything.
No,
so.
it's something she did out of bounds. Tony Roberts Good drive, good, strong, powerful drive, but it's not going to fall. Brown right there. She's just looking stronger inside. Coming off the bench, Steve. She's a sub. Nice height, length. Coach Campos just pulling them out, pulling them off the bench.
Yep.
And they're plugging them right in, and they're doing a great job.
Well, and part of what you're seeing here, Derek, is the fruits of having, a consistent coaching staff for these ladies over the years. So, you're seeing some ladies come up that played 7th and 8th grade, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade ball for Coach Campo and Coach Fuchsa. And now they're coming into their own in the high school game. They're used to the system. They're used to the coaches. They're used to the, just the entire feel of the game with their coaches. And you're seeing the fruits of all that right now.
Steve, I couldn't have said it better myself. And it's just beautiful to watch.
Yep.
It really is. They understand their program. They know
the program.
They understand. They know what's needed, the expectations. And how big is that to continue to have the same coach you had in the 8th grade, coach in high school, and that's just, most schools, most good traditional championship schools, that's where they have one coach, you know what I mean, through all.
From a community, a town-wide perspective, county-wide perspective, that's one of the reasons it's so important for all of us to support our coaches, through thick and thin, so that they feel supported, they'll stay, and then we get this long run of kids that have trained in under a particular coaching style, and when they hit high school, man, it starts to blossom.
It does.
It starts to bloom.
It does, especially if they hit their peak right at the right time.
Yep.
I mean, just like we said earlier, we were talking to the men's basketball coach at halftime, just stability, him saying he bought a house, him and his wife and his family bought a house. I mean, that's
it's big.
Yeah,
that's what you
huge
want
right there. That's commitment, that's what we're looking for. Because, I feel sorry for these kids having to change coaches, especially with the boys football team, the basketball team. They're changing coaches every year, and that's hard. That's hard on anybody, That's hard on us as fans and alumni, so I can imagine how hard it is for kids. Barton, 3, yes! And I tell you what, Lady Eagles tonight, loving the three-point line.
Hot.
And that basket is loving our Lady Eagles shooting it. Continue to stroke it, ladies. Another turnover for
Thomas. I haven't been doing a turnover count. I guess we probably should have. Goodness, there's been a lot of them.
If I'm a guessing, man, Steve, they're way up over 20.
Yeah, I would guess the same.
As many as they had in the first quarter, second quarter. Exactly what we want. Brown, I love this play right here. This play right here for Bridges. I've seen it earlier. It's just a double screen.
So look at Walker there following in and getting that rebound and putting that up.
Exactly.
Offensive rebounds have just been devastating against the Terriers tonight.
It has. Thomas keeps firing. Still not there.
Credit to Terriers that, they're still getting some shots and they're still taking them.
Hey, they're taking them. They're not afraid. They're confident. I mean, like I said, it's just some nights are not going to be your night.
Right. And I don't have a roster here for Thomas. I don't know what their age as a team is, but I would just hazard a guess that it's kind of leans to the young side.
And if that's Richard, Steve, that's going to be 5.
Oh, it's going to be 5 on her. Yeah.
On one of the best games of her career. Hate to see that. She'll come out.
I do too, but she's played a great game. It's 5:58 here left in the fourth, so It's not like this game isn't under control. It is well under control. We'll miss her, but go have a rest and know you played a good game, young lady. Look at the sportsmanship right there.
There you go. I like it.
Coming out and fist bumping all 3 refs.
Yep, just class.
Very, very classy. Well, way to represent.
There you go. That's how we do it. 23. Nice basketball game, young lady. And did they come in the lane early? Looks like Brown came in early. On the court, Miller, Brown, Walker, Hussey. Halfway through, just about. Fourth quarter. This is what I want to see right there, Steve. That right there, that could be a weapon. If she's able to, we're able to consistently get that ball down low to her, I'd like to see her go to work down there. Because trust me, down the line, there's going to be some young lady.
Going to be a need for it.
Exactly. That we're going to have to get in foul trouble. You know what I mean? To win the ball game. Barton. And the ref right there, he didn't see it. There's going to be a call from the ref on the other side of the court, and they're going to call it on Walker.
I'm not sure I understand the call on Walker there. I would have called that, I think, on Barton, but I guess he saw something we didn't see.
Yeah, no doubt.
Folks, this is, in my opinion, this is one of the better referee cadres that you'll get in small town basketball. These refs are, I don't know the third one. 2 of the 3 here are really, really, really good, at calling a consistent, tight game.
Okay.
And I've always enjoyed watching them. It's these 2 that are down here with the basket right now.
Okay, Steve. Well, that's nice to know. And then, as you say that, and I'm thinking, they've done a great job this game. I mean, they had, most referees, when they just let you play in a game like this, you can tell their experience coming out. And nice job, Blue.
Derek, I may be a little bit old school on that, though. I come from, the old days of basketball where you didn't, where you could foul out. And today's basketball game is a little different. There's a lot more physical contact in the game.
Right. Barton, dribble, drive, Hussey, pump fake. Good ball movement. That's how you do it. That's how you coach it. Dribble, drive, kick it back out. There's nothing there. And Steve, you're right. I wish we had a roster. Number 24, she's very tall. I'd like to know what is she, a freshman, sophomore? She looks a little younger.
Yeah. And you never know for sure without having a roster, but
exactly.
She does look a little bit younger in the face, like she might be a freshman or sophomore.
There you go. Walker, all by herself. Oh, that's got to be called. Yep. And she'll step to the free throw line for 2 with under 5 minutes left to go here. Game number 2, Watonga Lady Eagles cruising to their second victory.
Oops, I missed a few points on the board here. I'm going to fix that for you, folks.
Drops the first one. 47-13.
Drops the second one.
Drops the second one. It's quiet in here, Steve.
It is. Well, when your home team on homecoming, and we did have the homecoming ceremony here tonight for Thomas.
Okay.
It's pretty early in the season for that. This is just their second game.
Yeah.
I think maybe they're doing that. I talked to a lady day before yesterday about that, and she wasn't completely clear on why her hometown was doing it so early, but we surmised in the conversation that maybe it had something to do with COVID. And, last year there were a lot of homecomings that didn't get to happen because schools ended up being virtual while, their homecoming would have happened and stuff like that. So maybe they're just getting it out of the way early.
Didn't even think about it like that, Steve. I really didn't think about it like that, and it could be the reason. I've never seen a homecoming take place like that. But hey, we're in a new day and time in all aspects of life. So
yep, that's true.
We've got to be ready for anything. And
Thomas knocking down a free throw.
Yep, there we go. Crowd still funneling in here. Coach Campbell still got most of her starters in. Hussey, dribble, drive, Barton to her sister, Bria. Let's say that. Bria. It just takes me about 8 games.
I know how you do. I know what you mean.
I will get your name right. Just be patient with me, Bria. Once I said it 100 or 200 times, I'll get it. Terriers.
Barton stepped in front of one there.
There it is again. I told you. She's on the back
end. Good defense, Brian.
Yeah, exactly.
Brian Holdage stepping in there and taking the charge.
Mm-hmm. Youngster, Steve, coming in.
Yes, sir.
Not afraid to put a body in front of somebody and take a charge. Nice job, young lady.
Yeah, Brian's a freshman. We're going to get to see a lot of great basketball from her.
No doubt. We're looking forward to it. Brown over to Bria. Dribble. Those to her sister, Mary Barton. Brown with a shot. It'll rim off. There's another offensive rebound by Bridges.
Oh.
She almost finished it with an N1. And how active is she being around her and Walker?
Man.
They're taking shots and they're following their shots. Or if a shot's going up, they're crashing the boards. It's beautiful to see. Great basketball.
It is. So, we've talked about it a lot during, football and during basketball last year about fundamentals, Derek.
Yeah.
And we talked about it in the first game here. You see fundamental basketball being played well by these Eagles.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And, Steve, I never really thought about that. You do. We are sound.
Yeah, we're getting in position for rebounds. You hear a lot of coaches having to holler and stamp their feet, rebound or block out. Well, guess what? Coach Campo does yell those things, but it's happening whether she yells it or not.
There you go, another steal. Brown, get yourself under control. She'll turn it over.
Upset with herself on that.
She'll turn it over.
That's okay, young lady.
Yeah, we've all done it.
Yep.
We've all done it. Steve, we're going to ask these coaches next time. Well, look at those shirts right down there.
I like those shirts.
Yeah, what about the home team here?
Seeing some of the boys walk by with their Watonga football shirts on. Those are nice looking jerseys.
Nice looking shirts right there. Another steal by Bridges. She's got numbers. Oh, beautiful ball right there. Don't you do that.
There we go.
Don't you do that. Just an amazing basketball player. Aubrey Bridges. She looks very confident tonight, doesn't she, Steve?
She does.
She's got Hussey up front. She'll stop. Pop. Nope. Think about it.
Yeah, she thought about it. I wish she would have taken it.
Might as well. Brian, stop, pop, and deliver with the freshman. The freshman sensation, number 3, on your TV screen with her first score of the year. Uh-oh, that's going to be offensive right there. Good defense right there by Landry. Hussey.
Taking the offensive foul. Good job.
Fundamentals, Steve. You
just
just said it. Fundamentals, my man.
Yeah, these young ladies, they move their feet and they get in the right positions.
They do.
And they're causing this game to be so out of control.
Mm-hmm. Out of control, out of reach. I think Coach Campos is seeing the same thing. And we're going to empty our bench here, Steve, for the last 2 minutes, 14 seconds.
Good deal.
And Eagle Nation, if you were here, these young ladies, the starting 5 needs a hand, a true hand for a tremendously well-played, fundamentally sound basketball game that's going to bring their record to 2-0. And just an outstanding coaching job by Coach Campos and her staff having these ladies, Eagles, ready for the first 2 games, and they have looked impressive.
Okay, so that's Arlette Campos with the ball right now.
Number 20
that's
is
Jaden Turney with the ball right now.
We've seen her last game.
Arlette again now.
Campos not afraid. She'll put it up.
She's going to knock one down.
Put it right. We've seen her a little bit last game. She's not afraid of her game. Letting Coach know I've got game. And good defense right there on the corner. Good rebound.
So I believe that was Jaden Duckeye.
Jaden Duckeye.
Yep, on defense there.
Whitley Johnson on the ball. Turney. Even our subs coming off with great footwork. Hands up. Good defense. Miller.
Shelby Miller going to shoot a layup here.
And one. And one. Yes, Shelby.
Good job, Shelby.
Just nice patience, finish. She knew she had somebody on her back. Didn't matter, stayed focused and finished it and go to the free throw line and try to make it 3 and extend this lead even more with 1:20 left to go. And a well-played ball game by your Lady Eagles tonight. Miller finishes it. It'll be a sub, she'll come out. She needs a hand. Great game. That'll bring in Lockhart. And what you're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is your future right now. Getting some reps, getting some experience.
Indeed.
Gotta love it. Whitley almost has a steal. Somebody will take a pop. Nope, they'll come off.
Great block out there by Duckeye.
Yep. And there's 24 again. She'll put it up. Good job, Whitley Johnson.
Yeah, nice
strong rebound right there.
Campo's going to bring the ball up. .48 seconds left here in the game, folks.
Man, that'll be a turnover. Good anticipation. Doc Guy going to hustle up there and try to play some defense. And first fast break points of the night for your Thomas Lady Terriers. For the Thomas Lady Terriers, sorry. Campos in no hurry. Game incomplete. Oh, crossover. Nice look. Tell you what, Campos looks impressive with her ball handling. And she's come up through the system too, or come up through our program too, Steve.
Yep. I can't remember what year this is for Coach Campo, but it's gotten to the point here where I think even the seniors were, have at least, all of their high school years played with Coach Campo.
Okay.
I think.
Now that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. All right. If you look at it that way, it makes 100% sense. Winding down. Ball game over.
Ball game. And 58-19.
Yep, 58-19, an impressive on-the-road conference win here tonight on a Friday night. Have a good weekend. They'll sleep good tonight knowing that they came and gave it all.
So, folks, your Lady Eagles put on a heck of a show here tonight from just a basketball perspective. This was a clinic on fundamentals and playing great basketball and hustle. They've got a great coaching staff. They run great plays. And they are executing at a level that you don't typically see in the second game of any season.
Oh, real talk, Steve. Real talk right there. And it's just how advanced they are. Like you said, fundamentally, things like that. It's just been very impressive. Hats off to Coach Campos and her staff. And these young ladies, great job coming out focused tonight, Steve. And it's just been, 2 games of just us watching, just a carryover from last year's Eagles.
Right.
When they made that state title, state playoff run, and it looks like we'll be back there again. And like I said, impressive just to see us come here to Thomas, play the number 13 team in the state, and walk away with a huge victory.
One of the things I'm liking so far, Derek, is the consistency that I see out of the Lady Eagles. Mm-hmm. One of the things that is, I think, one of the big things that coaches don't want to see is they don't want to see a great performance one night and then a mediocre performance on another night. They'd rather see 2, 85-90% performances in a row than 110 and a 70.
No doubt, Steve. No doubt. And we've put together 2 back-to-back quality wins on the road.
Yep.
On the road, and from our ladies' perspective, they just come out and just the confidence and experience just oozes out of these ladies.
Yep.
And you see it in the team. I'm looking at 2 teams, Thomas and Hinton, and I just look at our opponents, and when we come out with that full court press, it just pretty much, they don't really know what to do with it right now.
So I used to have I have a friend that used to think that the philosophy, the best way to stay out of a fight on a Friday night was if somebody got in your face, first thing you do is punch them in the nose.
Yep.
Right? Well, Coach Campo, that's her philosophy here. What we've seen so far in the first 2 games, punch them in the nose, get their eyes blurry, get them back on their heels, and then you're in the driver's seat for the rest of the game.
That's very well put, Steve. Very well put. Come out and deliver that first blow, as quickly as you can, see what they got. And like I said, I just love that approach. Her rotations are awesome right now. The first 2 games, you know what I mean, getting some experience, some valuable experience. The young ladies, and
she's able to cycle, I think, a full 4 in during the main part of the game when things are still close. That's special.
That is special, Steve, and that's going to be a huge advantage for us, later on down the line, because that's not only is it going to get experience for your bench, but it's going to, keep your starters from a lot of minutes on the floor and risk of injury and things like that. So, great job, Lady Eagles.
Here's how this is going to happen. It's the same as last time. We have to end the stream, and then we'll restart it on the boys' game. So stay here with us. What will happen is your TV will disconnect, or your computer, or however you're watching this, your phone, and this video will go dead, and you'll just go back to WatongaEagles.tv, and here in just a minute or 2, the boys' broadcast will be up and live. You'll click on it, and we'll be right here back with you. Want to give a special shout out to Emmy Lake. Emery, my youngest daughter, she was our camera operator for the girls game tonight. She'll be your camera operator again for the boys game. We're coaching her up along the way. She's getting better every time.
Doing a fantastic job.
Yep. And so we're just trying to continue to improve every part of this, each broadcast we do. Come right back here in just a minute, folks. We'll see you in a moment. WatongaEagles.tv, everybody.
Oh, yeah.